Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today I'm just going to do an art journal page. I made a couple stencils and I'm just playing with them to see how they work. So I thought I would just come on the camera and do that. I'm just using I showed this before, I have many videos on it. It is a Gustav Klimt, where's the beginning? Calendar from 2011 that I was gifted, and because he's one of my favorite artists, and I didn't want to give it away because in it has a lot of his art. But you could see it's a you know, what's this called, calendar. So I use it for journaling and whatnot. And today all I do is gesso, and if I have extra paint, I just kind of throw it over it. So today I'm just going to do an art journal page. This is kind of already gessoed, so I'm just kind of going to go with it. And I'm going to do greens and pinks as the background. I don't know, not really Halloweeny, but I don't know, and some yellow probably. This is just lime green. I'm just going to use a very simple sponge to kind of pat it on to give me, and the sponge is damp. It's not wet. It was wet, and I squeezed it really, really good with a paper towel or rag, art rag, whatever you use. And the reason I'm going to go with this color is because I already have some pink down, and I'll probably put some pink down as well. You can, of course, gesso the whole page. You can use a paintbrush. You can do whatever you want. I just want some layers, and I don't want too thick, I guess. I don't know. I love this paint, this color. It's a multi-surface by Folk Art, lime green. It is so good, so good. And it goes on everything. Clay, glass, metal, wood, paper. Okay. You can see, very simple. And I'm just going to pat this off. Now you can see I got some color there, so I can definitely go to, trying to find another page this way. So you can see like all this art. But I can just go and kind of pounce off onto another page and start a background, you know, so I can kind of get it going that way. All right. There we go. And I love it. It's spiral bound. I love it. So I am very quickly going to dry this. I've been making my own stencils. I have so many ideas. So you guys have been asking for odd girl stencils and whatnot. So I've been trying to do my best. I also have, I didn't record it. I've been trying to record more things that I do, even if it's not a video that I am necessarily putting out as a video kind of thing. So I've been putting out a few of those, but I've been working on a big canvas. It was a canvas I have sitting here, and I've been playing. As some of you know, I've been trying to learn a lot more abstract. I'm having the worst time at it. I think mine's probably going to be more intuitional painting, but anyway. So I'm doing like a big odd girl on this one canvas, and we'll see how it comes out. But I didn't record it because it's behind me on my easel, and I'm trying to figure that all out. So let's continue, shall we? I'm going to go in with some of the bright pink, which I absolutely love, and I'm going to stick, for the most part, where it is, and I'm just going to take my sponge and turn, oh, look at that texture, and turn it to a different, not where the green was. And now let me tell you something. Makeup sponges from the dollar store, you get like 50 for $1, whatever it is. Those are fantastic, and fantastic for these. And when you're done, no, I won't cut this because I like this. I mean, look at this texture, look at that. But you know, I just throw this in my water where I rinse my brushes, and then when I go clean out the water, I squeeze it and clean it good. But the makeup sponges, if you accidentally don't clean it out, you just keep going and cutting where it's hard at, where it dried, and then keep using it. You can get 3-4 uses out of it. One of my greatest and most fantastical tips that I always give. Now you can see I'm just kind of running it. Now here, like, you can see where pink looks like a blob. So I'm going to take this other side and just kind of blend it a little bit back and forth. a little bit, because I'm going to have something layered on top of it, so I just want some of the colors. Now in here I can still see some of the lines coming through from the calendar, so, you know, I don't care. I think it adds texture, but I can't find the other page I was working on, so we'll just do here. I mean, look at that. It's like orangey, yellow, pink. I don't even know. Oh, look at all that. And I love these because, you know, every turn has a piece of art and it's very inspiring. So I'm not mad at it, if you know what I'm saying. All right, just do that. Give it a quick blow. These dry so fast. There we go. Now I'm going to add a little bit of yellow. I'm just going to go with Martha Stewart's Satin in Jonquil, which is almost empty, but one of my favorites as well. And I'm just going to dot it. This is like a, I can't explain this color. It's pastel. I don't know. I just love it. So I'm just going to pick a corner that I haven't used necessarily yet. And just kind of brighten up certain areas. Not for any real reason, just to layer a few colors. See how it just lightens it a little bit? I don't know. I kind of dig that. Okay. And once I lay a stencil down, you can definitely go back and add more colors. I mean, this is just going to be very simple. So these are a few of my stencils. Now this is a big one I'm using on my canvas behind me. It's one of the cats that I've drawn. And let's see. I have some legs and shoes. And I bought it because I love doing, you know, like baby doll kind of things. And this is the cat I'm using, which is very hard to see. I got some stars that I'm going to use first. That's the cat. And then, of course, I have a mask that goes with it. So I'm going to do the stars. And this is just necessary, just like a layer that's going on. What color? I want some glitter. Let's use some neon orange extreme glitter. I'm going to shake it up. Let's see what this does. I might mix it to make it a little more opaque with just a little bit of yellow, maybe. Maybe white. Maybe white. Oh, goodness. What am I going to do? We'll see. But I'm just shaking it to get that glitter going. we're going to try some. I want it a little bit more opaque than that's going to come out. So I'm going to squeeze. This is Wedding Cake from Martha Stewart, but any white titania, whatever you have, works. I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to take this and squirt it. Come on. I hate when it dries. I didn't clean it, I don't think, like I should have, but come on. No, it must be thick in there. All right. Sometimes I accidentally leave it open because I'm like, oh, I'm going to come back, and then I forget, and then I come back, and I'm like, no. You know, I don't know if I'm the only one who does that. It might be. So now I'm going to take a paintbrush and mix it a little bit. So when it dries, maybe I'll put more glitter. And we're mixing paint and paint. I'm not going to do, see, I don't want it to be that white. I want it to be a little more, but it's okay because it'll still be glittery. Probably should have maybe done it with silver, but hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I love the smell of glitter paint. I don't know why. It's like this weird, I don't know if it's a house paint. I don't know what kind of smell it is, but. Okay, so you can see, I got that going on. I don't know what it reminds me of. It reminds me of something. Okay. So I'm just going to lay this on here like that, not worrying how, you know, lined up it is, because it's just stars. Aren't we all stars? And then I'm going for it. And again, extreme glitter comes in a million colors. It's so nice. Scrape it up everywhere. Alright. Get this middle, even though that's where the cat's gonna go. And this is something you don't have to do, but I love these stars, and I think I'm gonna do another. I'm trying to concentrate where I'm at. Another stencil, like where they're smaller but the same, because I really like them. Alright, I'll have that over here. Let me just wipe where I hit that. And look how cute, just a little bit. Get the rest of this. And turn it. Let's do here for a few minutes, shall we? Just to get that extra off. Now you can see some of that green coming through, which is fine. I like it. I like it. I like it. Just going to add a little glitter. It doesn't like a little glitter. I didn't use the brush because I didn't want it to go underneath. Like, I didn't want it to necessarily smear. Sometimes when I do my mixed media, I don't care that it smears. I like that look. I am such a grungy lover of grunge, I guess. Grungy lover of grunge, because why not, right? And you know, most of the time I don't care. Yeah. All right, we'll see what that looks like. I'll lay that over there. I never clean my stencils. If you guys want a stencil or anything that I show, just let me know. Or let me know downstairs. Let me know down below if you would like a stencil, you know, for me to put a couple stencils up for sale, because, you know, like I said, I'm making a few just for me to use, but I'll make a few to sell if you guys, you know, want one. And of course, let me know what kind of stencil you want. Okay. So I think that'll be, I just don't want it to mix. I'm going to probably do black. So I don't want it to mix too much with the wet paint. I don't know if you'll be able to see the sparkles in there yet. I mean, you could see the sheen. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so now, just for, you know, whatever, like this is going to be a little mask. So if I go onto another page and I want to draw, I can trace over it. I can sponge, so that is left at the end. And it, you know, it's a mask. It covers it. I also will use my stencils to draw. I will just trace this inside and do my thing. So it depends on what you know, what you like. I'm going to put my little cat, because I've not used it yet, so I'm not quite sure. And I ripped his little ear when I was taking it out because it was attached. And I'm having some anger issues today. No, I'm not. Today's my son's 28th birthday. He's been gone 9 years, so today is, he would have been 28. So I'm like trying to keep myself busy and not too bad, you know, getting too bad for depression, I guess. So I'm gonna lay some of this down. This is just licorice black from Folk Art. I love using Folk Art, as you know, and as some of you hate. But I love it. I love using it with my stencils. Plus, they have tons of good stencils out. The multi-surface is fantastic. So I'm just going to go in again with my sponge and dab it like that. And I'm going to go in. And I want to go light because I don't necessarily want to have it run underneath at first. I don't want it too wet. Oh, might need some more. My sponge is like, girl, I'm taking it. I'm taking it all. But you can see the more I go in one place, boom, 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 it shows up. Now I don't necessarily want to get it off of there, but it does sometimes. What are you going to do? Okay, and I bumped it because I'm a bumper. Some people like to tape their stencils down, and I think if you're a taper down, good. Now I'm just going to go over with my brush to lay down some of that extra paint on there, and then I'll dab it. But it helps when you go over places that are hard to get, you know what I mean? So today, I wasn't going to talk about it really, but today is a day usually where I sit in bed and I cry. And then I go take Xanax, and that's a whole thing. So I said to Dave and Emily, why not today we go out for a nice ride, and yay. Now you can see I went outside a little bit. I'm not worried about it, and I won't clean this. It's supposed to be, as you can see, whiskers. So we'll see. We'll see how that comes. I might have to adjust it and not put whiskers. I gotta let my dog out. Go ahead. You know, and not put whiskers. So who knows? But let's see. But yeah, so I decided, you know, let's go out for a ride and try to change the energy a little bit. Okay, so I see. This is why I do this, so I can see what I want to adjust. I don't like, see on here, it looks like the ear is, like it has like a little like, because it's supposed to be like a odd cat, right? Like an odd girl kind of thing. So I don't know. Once I kind of decorate it, then we'll see. The tail, I had a piece that was kind of sticking off raggedy. But we'll see. We'll see with highlights. And like I said, the whiskers are to be here and here, but I might have to move those in a bit, and I might need to cut this off the ear. We'll see. We shall see. I'm going to dry it. Here comes my dog again, because why not? I'm not going to put much more paint on it because I'm going to draw on it. What is my dog doing? I don't know. And although this isn't the brightest background, it's pretty good. I like adding, I don't know, I like doing odd or like dark and then light, you know, mixing it up. So, okay. So I have, now you can use white paint and a thin brush, of course. Sometimes I use gesso, but this is a Uniball Signo. We're going to see if this bad boy works. If it does not work, then I will be doing, oh, it looks like it works. Then I will be doing white paint. So let me see here. I want to kind of, bless you, my puppy, my dog. All right, and then this is supposed to be whiskers or bones, whatever way you. Today I'm just gonna kind of do whiskers. I'm kind of move that in a bit, and then just drag these in like that. Of course, a little cheeks. And I'm not worrying too much because it's to be odd. And really, I'm just playing with the stencil to see what I can get. Because what I'll do next is, I mean, we'll see, maybe not on video, but I'll, you know, go and paint or color or whatever I want to do. But this is just how I figure it all out. I'm not digging the extra hair hanging out, and I don't think no matter what I do to it, I'm going to like it. So let's try to just kind of bring, yeah, that's much better. I'm going to have to gesso that out so I can see it. I have to do things very weird. Maybe other people don't do like me, because now I'll go in and I will paint this black lump that I don't want so I can kind of see. And I'll probably take these out, the whiskers that come out, because it's not giving me, and I bet you it's going to be hard to cut. I don't know. We'll see. And then I just like to, but you see how I give it a little highlight just so I can see. That'll be up his leg. That's fur. Okay. This other leg. Let's go like this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. That's his little legs and where he sits, but we'll see. All right. Give this a little color in. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. A few things I would adjust. So let me see. Clean off that black brush. Black is hard to get off sometimes. And, maybe I'll take just the teeniest bit of gesso. Jeez, I'm almost out of this gesso. I go through gesso like crazy. And I'm just going to go over it a little bit. I don't care that some of the black is coming out even when I do it. And then here, I don't know. I'm going to leave that alone right there. All right. I think this is the biggest problem I'm having. And then maybe this for now. Yeah. I'm going to take that out too. Because it's supposed to be, you know, an odd cat. So we'll see. I'll have to play with that. But that's okay. All right. Now that that's on there, and I'm not going to care that the gesso is not all the way dry. Because it'll just, no, I don't want black. What are you doing, Cal? It'll just mix. I'm going to hit it with the heat gun just for a second. I see this one's chunky. Oh, chunky a monkey. Chunky a monkey. Okay. Go in. And I chose green to go around because I'm going to put it in the cat's eyes. So just to make it, you know, easier so I don't have to keep cleaning my brush. Yeah, much better. And then let's look at that. It's going over the black like it's nothing. It's that multi-surface. No, I'll need 2 coats, but I kind of like the sporadicness of it. Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm digging. I'm digging it so far. But that's all I really wanted to, you know, come on and play. I'm going to put my sponge in the water before I forget because I always tend to forget. What can we put on the side? I don't know. I'd like to give him a little bow tie now, but I think my video is long enough. Yeah, so thanks for sitting with me while I just talked my way through this video and everything. Let me see if, I can see the glitter, but I don't know if you can as good as I can. Yeah, there you can see. So it just gives a little bit of something in the background. You know, when you're layering with mixed media, this is an important thing. Transparent paint or stuff like this. All it is the glitter, the extreme glitter, and I mixed it with just a little bit of white. And you can see, you know, it does add, not a ghosting effect, but a really cool layer. Now I can go on top of this and, you know, really continue to layer and layer and layer, which that's going to be a video I have coming out soon because a lot of you want to see some mixed media layering on pages. So we'll see about that. So as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. Let me know down below about what you think of this stencil and any ideas. Now, these all come out of the stencil. Let me just show you real quick. So if you do this, I don't have any sprays here, but you can spray these. Or let me just show you. This color is gorgeous. It's Ceram Coat. It is metallic, and it is aqua, and it is so pretty, so pretty. But let me show you. Let me show you. Let's see if I can get this going. And then I lay these down. Sprays usually work better, but you can see what happens is then you can get this kind of, can you even see that? There you go. Then you can see and get, you know, when you spray, you just set these down. Oh, and you get like the most great and pretty background all over sporadically. I love it. I love it. I love it. So let me lift it up so you can see. So yeah, that'll be coming in another video as well. So guys, I love you so much. I hope you have a great day. And of course, I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.